Hey guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's another blessed and beautiful day. This is Chris, and as always, I'm coming to you with the verse of the day. Today's verse of the day comes from Psalm 62, verse 5, and it reads, "My soul waits silently on God alone, for my expectation is from Him." Let me give y'all a perfect example of this verse. So, about a year ago, this time last year, I was transitioning from divorce. And I was staying with my aunt, and I was looking for a place. Well, my aunt was getting ready to move into a house. And so when they were getting ready to move into a house, it was just kind of like, well, I'm not going. I need to find my own place. So I moved out of the place with my aunt when they were moving, and I went to a hotel for, I want to say, about a month. No, maybe 3 weeks. When it was almost time for me to get ready to pay for another week in the hotel, at the very last minute, I'm talking about literally the very last minute, I get a call about the 3-story townhouse that I am now living in. And I moved in like the very next day. So fast forward to now, the lease is up, and I thought that I was going to stay, but God has confirmed in more ways than one that it's time for me to move. So I have to be packing up by the 31st. And I don't know where I'm going. Well, let me take that back. I do now know where I'm going. But this is the 23rd? This is the 23rd. I have not packed a box or anything, nor before yesterday did I know where I was going. And so, literally just last night, I applied at an apartment and got approved within 5 minutes. Now, the other part of this is, I've been telling everybody, me and my husband, we gotta move, and everybody's been like, well, where are you going? We don't know. Well, you haven't been calling around? Yeah, but, not really worried about it. Have y'all packed up anything? No, we haven't packed, We going on date nights and, out to eat and spending money and everything. Like, we don't have to be moving some, And everybody's just like, well, yeah, y'all need to be packing. Yeah, y'all need to be doing this. And yeah, y'all need to be doing that. And, my response is, hey, God got it, and I'm not worried. And that's literally how I have been living. A couple of weeks ago, and I think I spoke about this in one of my previous videos, but a couple of weeks ago, I was praying about where to move, what to do, the time was coming, and I was a little worried. And I had Alexa playing in the background. And so as I'm scrolling, and looking for apartments and townhouses and houses and everything else like that, I'm praying and, God, the time is coming. What are we going to do? And when I zoned into Alexa, I never heard the song or the artist that was playing, but the lyrics that I came in on was, I need you to know it's under control. I got it. And as it unfolds, I've got you. I promise I'm on it. And it had just kind of shook me because, again, this is what I'm praying for. This is what I was just praying to God about. And the thing is, God speaks in so many different ways. We just have to be sensitive to, when He is speaking. So not only did it say that once, but I was like, God, is that you? And the chorus comes on again. I need you to know it's under control. I got it. And as it unfolds, I got you. I promise, I'm on it. And my soul immediately got happy because I was like, okay, this is God confirming that I don't have anything to worry about. I don't have anything to worry about. So, I'm going to, I'm not going to worry. I'm not going to fret. I'm not going to, fear, because God is confirming to me that He has this situation. And so again, like I told you, me and my husband been out just spending money and, going on date nights every other night, taking long drives and stuff through the city and stuff. Like, we don't have to be moving in a couple of days. But this verse is basically saying, I wait on God. I wait on God, for it is Him that I need my confirmation from. So it's like, even though I know that the time is pressing or whatever, the thing I need to be doing, the only thing that I have been doing is waiting on God, waiting for God's direction, waiting for God's leading as to, where I'm going to go, what I need to do, how I need to go about it, And I've told you before, I've gotten impatient and moved on my own, and it cost me majorly. So the last thing that I want to do at this point, I've prayed for peace. I've prayed for a good neighborhood. I've prayed for, not a rowdy hood. God, I believe God knows exactly what I like. I believe He knows my taste, my style, everything. So, when I couldn't find what I was looking for and I was getting to, a little frustrated, He came right in and He confirmed, hey, I got you. And so that's the thing that we need to always know. God has us no matter what the situation is. And yes, it looks like it was coming down to the last of the last, at the last minute. But the thing is, I trust and believe that God has us. The last resort that I was going to resort to was we just put all of our stuff up in the storage and we go back to a hotel. And honestly, I was prepared for that. I was. But, God worked everything out. And so, like I said, I was sitting at work and I just applied to somewhere. And it literally gave me an approval in 5 minutes. And I had to sign the lease online and everything. And I'm looking like, is this for real? Because they ain't asked for no documents or nothing. And gave me my move-in date. I need to come to the office to pick up my keys. And I was like, wow, So it's like, yes, God is confirming that He has us. And we just have to trust and believe that. We do. We have to trust and believe that when we are in relationship, when we are in the face of God, the presence of God, no relationship functions without trust. Okay? That's in, business relationship, personal relationships, whatever. No relationship functions without trust. So we always have to trust God. We have to trust that God has us every area of our lives, no matter how big, no matter how small. Nothing is impossible. Nothing is too hard. Nothing is too small for God. He cares about everything about us, from the hair on our head to, the career that we want. And if He takes care of the ants, if He takes care of the bees, if He takes care of the trees and makes sure that everything is nourished and functions properly on earth, how much more valuable do you think that He is, and that He, and that we are to Him? And He's always going to send His angels to take charge for us and take charge over us. So my answer does not come from man, but my answer comes from God. And so that's what I'm going to always wait for. And I urge and encourage you to do the same. Okay? So that was this verse for the day, Psalm 62, verse 5. My soul waits silently on God. Because it's Him that gives me the insurance that I need. And I just kind of ad-lib that, but hey, that's how I feel. I love you. Most importantly, God loves you. Have an amazing, peaceful, prosperous, obedient, prayerful, trusting day in the Lord. And I will see you on the next video. If I'm not on for a couple of days, it's because now I'm packing and getting ready for this move. Okay? But just know that no matter what I'm doing, God is always speaking. God is always speaking, and when I turn this camera back on, it's going to be something powerful, I'm sure. All right? But I'm going to try to be on, every day, no matter what it is I'm doing. All right? I love you guys. Be blessed. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.